What's happening, everybody? It's Lucky, back at it over here doing another video. If you haven't figured out where I'm standing, I'll just move this way slightly, and there you might have just a little bit of a clue. Well, I'll just go ahead and give it away. So I'm standing here in the ruins of the Black Eyed Pea restaurant. I just feel really lucky because today I got everything kind of where I needed it. I got my microphone set up, and hopefully that's working okay. Got some pretty good shots while I was out here that I think are gonna turn out pretty nice. I'm gonna do a little bit of run and gun kind of footage where I'm walking around here, looking at some of the, leftover things that remain. Some people get a kick at looking at that stuff. Later on at the close of the video, I'll kind of give you a little bit of information about where the channels are going, and I hope you stay tuned for that. But I do feel really, really lucky today. Like I said, everything seems to be working out. But more than anything, I just feel really lucky that my daughter, Amy, is here with me today and shooting the video with me. It's my beautiful daughter.
Hi.
And don't get any ideas out there. I know she's beautiful, but I'm her father. And so we're just running around taking some shots of these different places, and we'll get a little bit more footage here. So yeah, this is my daughter Amy, and she's an Albuquerque native. She's been here in New Mexico for her entire life, and she's going to be traveling around with me, right, Amy?
Yeah.
Doing some of these videos, and should be a pretty good time. Amy knows a lot about Albuquerque and has some pretty good thoughts to share, and she's always been a good partner in crime and helping her dad do stuff. And man, am I just so happy that she's here with me. My beautiful daughter.
Hi guys, I'm very happy to be here with my dad today.
Okay, so here it is, the ruins, the Black Eyed Pea. Kind of unfortunate, I feel, for myself, that I never really got to come to this restaurant back when it was a driving place. It seems like it would have been a interesting place to visit. I could tell where the dining area would have been over there. I could tell where the kitchen area was over this way. I probably would have been working back here doing the dishes or something like that. I could kind of tell where that was. It's kind of interesting. What do you think?
I think it's cool how the tile is still here. And I don't know. It looks like small where we're standing right now since there's nothing here, but it's probably really big. I think it's cool how the tile is still intact over here, and the parts that aren't are like growing trees out of them.
Yeah, it's kind of like nature retook the land or something, reclaimed the land after a while. But where did you see trees? Oh, there's some over there.
Yeah, and like there's a tiny one right there. Like there's tiny ones growing out of that little piece of tile that I like going.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting. I don't know if you can hear my footsteps going through the rubble over here. This is probably the biggest section of the rubble where the kitchen area probably used to be. Like I said, I think this back area, most commonly in a restaurant, where from my experience anyway, is working in a lot of restaurants, the kitchen area probably would have been back over here, and then the small dock area where shipments of food were to come in, and then just different areas of the kitchen or whatever.
Maybe this was like a walk-in freezer or something.
Is it cold over there? I told you should wear your jacket.
This is probably where the front doors were, because you can see there's lettering in the tile that says welcome. So I'm assuming that's where the front doors were. These are some of the trees we were talking about before that were growing out of the tile, but you can see there's like a little dip in the ground. So I wonder how that happened. I don't know, but yeah, it's pretty cool.
This little area right here has a little, I think it'll probably come across in the video, you know, between my shadow and what I'm trying to show you is this little ramp area that probably would have came up into a fire exit as it goes. I've often visited over here throughout the years just to see kind of an empty place. I have a kind of a heart for these empty places. I feel like these kind of places tell a story. This one's telling kind of a sad story now. It's too bad that there wasn't another restaurant opened here, but makes you wonder if ghosts are real. I know I got some friends out there that are kind of like graffiti enthusiasts. I don't condone, you know, destroying property or anything, just to be perfectly clear, but some of these places that aren't here anymore and they got some graffiti and it's some interesting stuff to look at, you know, I don't really think that that's so much of a problem, you know. Looking at some of this stuff is kind of cool. You know, it's just part of something that happens. It's not just an Albuquerque thing, and it's not meant to disparage Albuquerque in any way or form. You know, I definitely love Albuquerque. Every city in America has places that are empty. That's more of an American problem than an Albuquerque problem. So anyway.
This used to be something?
What do you mean?
This store.
Well, I don't know if you remember back to the other video that we just did. You know, there was another similar building that was Hobby Lobby, but it used to be something else. And this would have been the garden department for this particular location that's located on Wantabo and Copper now. Do you remember what that was?
No, what was it?
Come on, you remember.
A Walmart?
A what?
Was it a Walmart?
I think it was. It was a Walmart.
Oh.
So this pretty much wraps up this video. I had fun.
I had a lot of fun.
It's been pretty good to do. We don't have a lot of stuff to do today except for go pick up some other family members. We're probably going to go get a Polar Pop because Polar Pops are only 79 cents. What kind of Polar Pop are you going to get?
I'm gonna get a root beer.
She's going to get a root beer. I like root beer too, but I think I'm going to get a Mountain Dew because, boy, it can be tough filming these videos. It takes a little bit of preparation and a little bit of energy. And super thankful to have my daughter here with me today. And she took the time out of her day, and she was brave enough to be in kind of my dorky videos. But you can see things are improving around here. I already got a really good co-host. She's probably going to take over and take my job, and I'll be the co-host. We used a series of new gizmos in this one. We messed around with the moment anamorphic lens, getting it right. We had a little bit of trouble making sure that that was balanced, but we got it. And you're looking through it right now. We got the Shure MV88 microphone on board with a nice windsock. So I hope I'm not being foolish and the wind's blowing right now and it sounds really horrible or something, but right now there's a little bit of breeze, and with any luck you'll be able to tell that the quality's improved. All right, shout out to everybody who subscribe to the YouTube channels. Just a little bit of good news. There's going to be another channel coming on that's kind of a lifestyle channel. It's going to have some volunteer work that we do in the community. It's going to talk about some special needs, taking care of animals, a lot of kind of stuff that I don't want to dump into this channel, but it's equally important. Thank you so much, everybody who subscribed to the YouTube channel. It means more to me than anything, and I sure do appreciate that. I'm trying to grow it into a thing. It's kind of fun knowing that instead of getting like 1 or 2 views, now I got about 200 views on a video, and maybe that's not a lot to brag about, but I'm sure I'm going to brag about. Another shout out to somebody at Albuquerque Memories. That's Mo Palmer. She's helping me put together a little documentary that I'm going to put up on the channel. That's all about my family and our history here in the beautiful land of enchantment. So it's going to be really something to look forward to. There's going to be some special gifts that I give out to people along the way here that I got that have a little bit of history, just a little bit of a memento, if you will, that I'd like to give out to a few people out there. Some people that were jumping on early and subscribing to my channel. I really appreciate you guys. A lot of love to you. And we'll see you in the next one, hopefully.
Bye.
Love you.